Alright guys, Jay Siemens here. We are ice fishing for big pike. Today we got Brandon behind the camera and Brandon is sharing, he says it's his best lake. He says big pike live right here. He blindfolded me, brought me out here, and we're soaking some big dead baits for big pike today on the YouTube. Alright, we are about to drill and set up our second tip up. First one set up right by the snowmobile there. You can be 65 yards, 60 meters I think it is in Ontario you can be from your tip up. So just something to keep in mind. Yeah, we're setting tip up number 2. I've talked about the different types of tip ups. For fishing with big dead baits for pike, I like to use iFish Pros or tip ups like your classic. Well, I guess this isn't completely classic. This is your Pro Thermal. The beauty of this tip up is it fits perfectly over your hole. 10-inch hole, it can like sometimes float in it a little bit, but for really cold days, this one's awesome. And just for ease of use, you don't have to deal with a rod. It's quicker to set up. That's why I'm setting these up first. So we got heavy Dacron line on the bottom here. This is, I think, 80-pound test. This mechanism, the fish grabs the bait and pops the flag and he can free spool it. So there's obviously no rod here, you're fighting with your hands. The iFish Pro is a similar device that I'll show you guys next. You've probably seen me using it this winter if you've been watching some of the videos. And yeah, it's just a different way to fight your fish, but these are super easy to pack. You can fit like 8 of them in a bucket, and I kind of always bring some along. So we're gonna pop a hole. I would highly recommend a 10-inch diameter flight, 10-inch auger for fishing for big pike, because the toughest part of getting a big pike up the hole is his jaw getting stuck on the bottom. So we're gonna see how deep we are here. I'm not gonna scrape this completely flat to the ice right now. You always wanna be careful that you can see that flag, right? If it's too deep and there's too much snow, you need to add an extension to your flag, or depending on the type of tip up, it might not be an issue, but I'd like to have this one in 5 feet, 4 feet. The other tip up we set in about 10 feet. We're gonna go all the way across the spectrum. I wanna be like, deepest will probably be 15 to 20 feet, all the way up into 5 feet, because this is still kind of midwinter pike. Behind Brandon here, back over there, we got a big spawning bay. That's the main inflow on the lake. You got a creek coming in. It's a big, shallow, muddy bay. That is where they're gonna wanna be when the ice comes off the lake, most likely. Back here, we got the main basin, the deepest part of the lake. This is probably where they're gonna be spending a lot of the winter, where the walleyes, the perch, whatever they're feeding on is gonna be. So you wanna look for natural traffic spots, for spots where you're gonna intercept those fish if they're swimming back and forth, or maybe they're hanging a little deeper. Maybe we'll notice the flags out in 15, 20 feet are getting popped and these shallow ones aren't. But the beauty of having 4 lines is you can test the waters, right? If the flag in 5 feet of water keeps going off, we'll put more in 5. If the 20-foot flag goes off, we'll put more in 20. That's the beauty of it, is with 4 lines, you can kind of experiment at different depths. Here's what we're doing for bait. These are Cisco's, perfect bait size. You could definitely go bigger. This should do the trick. We're gonna hook this bait on, and you don't wanna hook it too deep. You wanna hook it kind of light enough so when a fish pulls it, those hooks will rip out and go into his mouth. The beauty of this rig is that they don't swallow it. They can swallow it like anything. If they hit it the wrong way, yes, they could swallow it. But this has a much better percentage of just hooking them in the beak and you know, a good release. So the next thing you're gonna notice, most likely if I drop this right now, look, see how it just floats? So the easiest way to fix that is just to pop a couple holes in here, pop a couple holes, and then put it back in the hole and squeeze that air out. You can see and hear the bubbles, and then it starts sinking. What do we got for depth here? So we're in 5 feet of water here. This is exactly what I wanted, and there's definitely some stuff going on the bottom. So, I mean, you could lay the bait on the bottom. I know some people had success doing that. I've done it before. Keeping it a foot or 2 off is great too. In 5 feet of water, you know, keep it a foot off the bottom. If you're deeper, you could keep it a little further off, but somewhat close to the bottom, and I think you're in a pretty good strike zone. So I'm kind of marking where that is, looking at the graph and where I want it to be. So I've marked the spot in my hand. Now I'm going to crank it up. So now I know that when I put it in, it's going to be exactly where I want it to be. But I always like to double check. And then depending on the wind and you know, a couple different factors, you can decide how light or how hard to set it. So if you had it, you know, fishing for walleyes or stock trout, you might want it super light. If you're fishing with a big live bait or for pike right now, you could have it turned a little more at an angle, so then it takes a little more for that fish to flip it. And another thing to pay attention to is make sure that that's going to be open to you, right? If I have this like a razor blade and we're sitting over there, you're not going to see it as easily. If you point it flat, you always got to think about where you're going to be. So anyways, we locked it in there. You want to make sure everything's free. All right, they're resting there pretty nicely, and then let's just test it. When it pops up, should be able to see it just fine from there. All right, so we have a tip up in 5 feet. We have a tip up in 11 feet. We're gonna probably put the other 2 in around 15, 20 feet just to see if they're out deeper. But another quick tip when you are dealing with deeper snow here, is if you have an item, just keep an item in the ice beside you. Like once you're done, whatever, put the scoop right here. And then when you're looking around, your eyes can just track straight to where you need to be, right? Because otherwise you're like, oh, I think there's a bump in the snow. I think that's might be where my tip up was. No, it's like you look, boom, there's the scoop. You look to the left of it, the flag's not up. So those little things can just make it easier when you're staring at flags all day. Not that staring at flags is that difficult. All right, we're setting our 4th and final line, and we're trying the latest from Frostbite. This is the 46 extra heavy. It's called the Slugger. It's almost a pool cue. Not quite, but it's heavy. It's not a multi-purpose rod like the dipstick or the drench. This is your big lake trout, big pike, fish in the north sort of rod. Like this thing is, it's beefy. It's beefy for laying a big dead bait, for using big tubes, that sort of stuff. That's kind of what this rod is geared towards. It's not a little fairy wand, I'll tell you that. So again, we got the quick strike rig. All right, you got to make sure your bail's open. All right, so basically now it's going to free spool. It's just a way to, it's like a tip up for your rod. You've seen me use this before. They're pretty sweet. It'll be, I'm looking forward to hopefully fighting a big pike on the setup, but we're gonna go back to the snowmobile. Probably gonna eat a sandwich. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, there's a flag.
Really?
There's flag.
Yes, oh, the deep one. Okay, wait up. Everybody, relax. We need to grab release tools. We're gonna grab the bump board, and we're gonna grab, well, we'll grab another bait later maybe.
The far one here.
I don't see the line moving. Oh yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
Whole motor breath. Okay, slam him. Yes!
Oh yeah.
Hooked up. Whole motor breath. Woo. First fish on the iFish Pro. You got the long rod.
Don't think it's very big.
Oh! Nicely done. The bait is half the size of the fish. Brandon,
Not what
you
we're
didn't
looking
you
for.
didn't you didn't lie. This lake's got some big ones.
Monsters.
Yes.
I would.
Whew.
Not quite the size we're looking for.
Hey, we got a flag in like the first half hour.
Yeah.
That's good. I was just telling Brandon how, sorry, I'm so out of breath, how just sometimes you can have nothing, and then 3 out of 4 flags can fly at once, and it just shows you fish activity, right? Because obviously your bait's not moving, your bait's just sitting there, and the fish just decide they want to start feeding. So I'm kind of surprised we hooked that fish, actually, considering the size of the bait. That's our deepest hole. It's about 18 feet of water. So we'll see if this one goes up again. Maybe we'll move our flags deeper, but yeah, good sign. In front of us. No one's saying. That's weird. Maybe in all the commotion. Probably you running through the flag.
Switching it back to video mode just so it looks normal.
More, but you just make sure the frame rate. Oh, we got a flag, we got a flag. Are you rolling? Yeah, look at this, he's just spinning. Ooh, this isn't, I don't think as small as yours. We just came back and we noticed a big ice chunk. And I took the ice chunk off, and then all of a sudden I saw the flag. I'm like, that's weird. He's not, ooh. He's not tiny, this is good.
Didn't even have time to get the camera set up again.
Amazing. He's at the bottom of the hole. This is always the scariest part. He's angry. Ooh. So right now I'm just using my hands as the drag to let him do his thing. It's gonna be a little bigger than yours, Brandon. We're gonna see his head come through the pile of slush.
Oh yes! Yes!
Oh baby! That's a good one. Look at this. Brandon's lake paid off. You guys ready for this? Boom! Right there! Thank you, Brandon. He does more than just edit. He knows some hot pike lakes apparently. So we're gonna hold this fish in the water. So I got the hemostats on me, check this out. These nice long hemostats are real good for pulling those hooks out. And another thing that we may do is we may wanna go in the side. So check this out. I can see that hook in the side of his gills. So I'll potentially help those hooks out that way rather than just kind of jabbing in there. Okay, hooks are free. All right, you can see, I could use jaw spreaders. Right now I'm using my finger to actually just cork the mouth open a bit. All right guys, hooks are out. This fish has been out of the water for like 5 seconds. You're getting one more look and he's going back. I would say it's probably a 37-inch, 36-inch pike, maybe longer. I don't know, nice thick midwinter pike. All right, she's dripping a little bit, but she's in good shape. There she goes. Yes! Woo! That was exciting. We've had 2 flags now. We haven't even been fishing for an hour. So this fish was in the 11-foot hole, and this is right where it starts to pinch point down. So I don't know if that fish is moving in and out, transferring from the back of the weedy bay out to the deep water behind us. That was Frantic. That was good. That was a weird deal because there was a big chunk of ice on the flag. I moved it and then I looked back and it was spinning. So I can't stress enough, and I'm guilty of this. I'll tell you, a lot of the things that I try to share with you guys on the channel are mistakes that I've made. So I'm not perfect. That's not what I'm trying to say. My point is I'm just trying to help you guys so you don't make the same mistakes as me. And there's times where I've caught pike, I haven't had my tools with me, and they flop on the ice, they potentially freeze. You know, having jaw spreaders, or if you don't need jaw spreaders, you know, these hemostats clipped on, and it just, you don't have to worry about running for it. So if you can train yourself to always bring that stuff along, it's gonna be better for the fish, it's gonna be better for you. And I'm just pumped. That was so good. Thank you, Brandon. Woo. Well, we do have an aqua view set up at the shallowest hole. I would like one at each of the holes. If you're gonna do aqua view, a pretty good application for it is pike fishing in the shallows. So we're in like 5 feet of water there. So the clarity looks pretty good. I'm gonna go check on it, make sure it's still recording, make sure the bait's good. And you know, we still have to get lucky that the fish eats that one out of all 4, but the underwater strikes are pretty sweet. Oh, there's a fish looking at us.
What? Did he? We got a fish, we got a fish, we got a fish. Go, 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 go.
Brandon, he's yours, he's yours, he's yours.
Here.
That was absolutely insane. Okay.
Okay, how do I do this?
Just hand over hand and just make sure that line is organized, okay? Yes, dude. I looked at it when I came up to the bait and I saw that the bait was on the side of the screen. And if he wants to run, you gotta let him run, okay? So you just give him a little bit of tension. I can't even explain what just happened. That was the most incredible strike. That is the best underwater strike I've ever had.
He's not really putting up much of a fight now.
He looked decent sized. When he goes here, now's when you really got to give him if he wants to go. Otherwise, those hooks will tear.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, man. Yes, that's a good fish. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
It's a little different than the rod.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's wrapped around him.
What happened? I'll put my hand in if you grab the camera. Sure. This is always the craziest part when they get hooked to the bottom. And what happened is one hook is hooked on his back, so his head doesn't want to be guided up. Okay, I'm just gonna send it. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a nice fish.
That's not as big as I thought.
All right, we got the hook off his head, off his back. I'm gonna trade it back. You got him on that side?
Yep.
Oh man.
And there she is.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Man, I wish you could have seen that eat underwater.
Not the absolute behemoth we're looking for, but I'll take it.
Awesome, buddy.
All right, yeah, let's get him back.
Whew. That was ridiculous. I just started screaming. I just started screaming because what happened was I came up to the aqua view. We got the recording system here, and I went to go look at the bait. I had the bait perfectly in the middle of the frame, and I went and I looked and I saw the bait off to the side, and then I looked a little closer and I'm like, there's a pike in the middle. So then as I turned the camera, the pike came and ate the bait just perfectly, like so close. Like, look how close that is. That was like, it ate it a foot away from the camera. I don't care if we get another flag. That footage, bonkers, just bonkers. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, this one was in the shallowest hole. Spawning bay back there. This is kind of the narrow pinch point, and that's where we're set up.
Every depth.
Yeah.
That was bonkers. Woo! Woo! Wanna holler at me again? Oh, Jay. There's something small looking at the live scope here, I think.
Something staring at the bait?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that big fish.
Oh my.
That's a big fish.
That is a big fish.
So I triggered the flag already. I'm just jigging it right now. I think he's just off the side. He's gonna eat it.
I'm just gonna grab the camera.
He's coming back, Brandon.
Okay.
He's coming. This live scope footage is wild. You're gonna see the line go sideways when he grabs it, probably.
Oh.
You're gonna see that line move sideways.
Oh,
yeah,
he got it.
I'm gonna trigger it for him. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for him to move a little bit. Here, you take this one. I'm gonna feed him a little more and we'll do a trade, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's there. Feel him?
Got him.
Nice. What do we got, Brandon?
I don't think it's very big.
No?
Head shakes are kind of... Oh my... It's a
walleye!
It's a walleye!
Big walleye,
What?
nice. Show me.
Don't want to get a hook in my mouth.
Look at that.
Cisco right out of his mouth. I was not expecting that.
That is a sweet bonus.
Sweet. That's a nice walleye.
No wonder it was acting so
Yeah,
weird
no
and
kidding.
kept looking. That fish just like stared at it on the live scope, stared. You need the hemostats?
Treble right in the snout. Right there.
Oh man.
Boom.
Beauty. Nice
Awesome.
job.
Not what we're looking for, but...
So Brandon Secret Lake has walleyes too. Woo. Nice, buddy. Sweet.
Awesome.
There's a fish down there. Drop it down right now. Drop it down. Drop it down. There was a big mark as we were about to drop this down. Look, he's coming up for it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's multiple
There's
fish.
two.
The way he was...
I think he just ate it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was insane.
He just came out of nowhere and slammed it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna hit him. Got him. Another walleye, I bet ya. Oh, I lost him. I bet you it was a walleye. Dude, there's a big blob coming in right now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Things are happening.
Things are turning on right now.
Oh, you do have stuff in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a dinner bell.
Oh.
Okay guys, so we didn't bring any walleye gear. We're not sure if these are walleyes or what they are, but we're gonna see what's going on here. There's been some things turning on. We're ready. Found one jigging spoon. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, there he is. There's a fish marking right now, and we're gonna drop a jigging spoon on his face. Oh, he's coming back. There's two.
Oh, there is two.
What are these?
Oh,
got him.
Nice.
In the mud. I bet you it's a walleye. We're in like 10 feet of water. Ooh, nice walleye.
Nice. Oh no.
That's
You
all right.
go.
Now we know what all those fish were that are messing around with us. Look at that on the left. Oh, he's charged up. He's charged up. He's gonna eat it out of the mud.
Oh, nice.
Just crushed it. We were not planning for this today.
Another Walter.
No bait. The micro dinner bell. Beautiful walleye. And we're still waiting for Pike to fly on a big pike, but oh, another one.
Oh,
did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Oh, he's streaking in.
Yeah, he likes it when you bump it on the bottom. Oh, he's gonna eat it. He's all over it. Come on. Oh, he's there. Oh, he's gonna eat it. Yes. Oh, that hook set.
Nice. Another Walter.
Nice walleye. Holy smokes, this was a nice bonus. Show me, boss.
There we go.
He's still alive from that shallow water. He just amazing.
Awesome.
Wow, that was a nice surprise to the day. You gotta take me to your lakes more often, Brandon.
Woo.
So today we're using 40-pound braid directly tied to a micro jigging spoon.
Little
Not
dinner
ideal.
bell.
Is that a fish under you?
Is it?
Yeah, there's a walleye sitting right under you. Oh, he's aggressive. Oh, he's aggressive. Oh, they stung him so hard. They look so cool in the shallow water. As fun it is getting him to chase, you can just see that if I pound in the mud, it's going to be just game over for him.
Oh, nice. Nice walleye.
Micro dinner bell bonus. Bonus walleye.
Oh, did you just miss one? Jay.
Brandon and I need to be filming some other stuff right now. And I'm being a bad
You just stop
procrastinator.
catching fish. I can't believe I'm saying that.
The walleyes have came in.
Whoa. Oh! He's gone.
That was pretty good. This has been a very fun day, and the crazy thing is there are hundreds, if not thousands, of small little lakes like this around Kenora that so many people will never fish. And don't get me wrong, I love Lake of the Woods, but so many people just fish Lake of the Woods. But you start, I mean, that's what Brandon and his family love to do. They love to check out these backcountry little potholes. And as here, Brandon, you can catch this one. We're gonna call this Lake Brandon from now on.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's 2 fish. There was like 2 fish competing for that.
He's still there.
He's still there.
He's gonna eat.
Got him.
Yes.
This one's not as big as the
Other one.
other one that was there, but... Oh, there's the other one. That was cool.
Don't worry, I'll clean up, Brandon. You just keep jigging.
Come back. Oh, look at that. He's almost coming up for it as it's dropping down. He is coming up for it as it's dropping down. Got him.
Nice.
Almost whacked him.
No, I
This one's
wasn't.
better.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not huge, but it feels better.
Nice walleye.
Nice. There we go. Walleye's still biting. There we go.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. I love fishing new lakes. I love the backcountry deal, and huge shout out to Brandon for showing me his little gem. Yeah, first spot we picked seemed to be good. I mean, and we spent a lot of time looking at the map, talking about, you know, what we thought might be the best option. And pinch points like the one right beside us here can be such fish concentrators. And I bet you a spot like this would get even better come March, come April. Sorry, there's a fish I'm marking down there, so I'm a little bit distracted. Walleyes are a sweet bonus. We got a good pike. That underwater strike, oh my goodness. If that file corrupted, then I will,
Oh, nice.
and I will be very sad. But anyways, the walleyes are still biting. We're gonna start packing up.
Oh no.
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll catch you on the ice very soon.